What's up, everyone? This is Richie from Gravehuffer. I was recently endorsed by the fine folks at Von York Guitar Strings, and they asked kindly if I would do a little tutorial about their strings. And I just received a set of these Kelvinite heavy metal 10s to 48 gauge strings, and there's a story about the strings on the back, which I can read for you. Von York's Kelvinite electric guitar strings are manufactured in the USA, meticulously placed in a controlled cryogenic chamber, which is first treated with ultra-cold nitrogen gas. The materials are gradually cooled with the nitrogen gas and then slowly merged into liquid nitrogen for at least 24 hours. The liquid phase provides the most efficient and uniform deep cryogenic soak at a consistent temperature of minus 320 degrees Fahrenheit, then allowed to return very slowly to room temperature. Badass, right? Why go to the trouble of cryogenically treating your guitar strings? Are you insane? Science, my good people, science. You see, the stresses inherent in the metal will be relieved through the cryogenic purification process. The result of this process is a change in the crystalline structure of the metal. This change reduces residual stress created in the manufacturing of the wire and the string. The cryogenic hardening optimizes the dimensional stability of the string steel by transforming the retained austenite to martensite and simultaneously releases and evenly distributes small carbide particles throughout the material. Totally geeked out? Yeah, we go there. The result, the string is more stable and does not experience as great a degree of change in its overall tension. Sounds like a kid crying in the background, huh? And it is stretched during tuning and playing. This helps the string hold its pitch. The stability induced by our cryogenic treatment can actually increase the life of the string by reducing the amount of stretching during normal use, thus preserving its elasticity. No sacrifice in tone and consistent intonation. In other words, you sound awesome no matter what. Yeah. So yeah, there you have it. Von York, Kelvinite. Cryogenically treated nickel blended, proudly made in the USA. Yes. So anyway, I'm just beyond honored and flattered and stoked to be endorsed by these guys. Goodness. So anyways, we're going to, how many times can I say anyway? We're going to do this real quick. I've got an upset kid. And I'm going to show you guys a new song that we wrote for the vinyl edition of our Your Fault album that will be out on Blunt Face Records this fall or early winter. We're gonna do a hybrid crowdfunding / pre-order campaign that's gonna start sometime in the next month or so. So the record label suggested that we put a couple of vinyl exclusive bonus tracks on there. So we decided to go ahead and give that a shot, and we wrote 2 songs that really quick. We actually had these 2 songs written when they suggested it, so it worked out great. So I'm going to show you a song that is down tuned. We tuned to C sharp, and this is down tuned. The lower string is tuned to B, so it's a dropped B tuning. It's in kind of 2 distinct parts. The first part's kind of riffy and kind of Sabbathy, and then the second part is more like thrash, voivod, weird stuff. But here you go. Let's see if we can adjust this to where you can see what's going on here. How's that? Hopefully you can hear that. Okay. Okay, had a few minor flubs there, sorry, but we haven't really played that one a whole lot, so I hope you enjoyed that. Um, Another thing that's cool about these strings is my hands are clean after playing them, and personally I think that's really cool. A lot of strings, well, pretty much every string I've ever played, your hands are dirty when you're done with them, and these are clean. So it's got to have something to do with the Kelvinite and the cryogenic heating and cooling process. And they stay in tune really good. Because I haven't played these but for 15-20 minutes, and I stretch the strings like I normally do, but I think I haven't had to stretch these hardly at all. So Von York, man, I love them. I love them. They're awesome. And I'm so proud to now consider myself an endorsed Von York artist, and I'll be using these till I can no longer play guitar. I will say the gauge I have on here is slightly light for what we're doing. I think I'd like some heavier bottoms on these, so I think the next set I'm going to order are the HXMs, which are I think a 10 to a 58. So since we dropped that lower string down, that ought to be perfect. So I'm excited for that. So anyway, Von York strings, check them out. Go to, I think it's vonyorkusa.com. You can check out their strings, and if you want to be an endorsed artist, just fill out the application, and good luck to you. And signing off, Richie from Gravehuffer, Von York endorsed artist. Proud of it, happy, flattered, stoked. Catch you soon. You guys have a good one. See ya.